Did you know that with the massive surge in digital hotel bookings, travelers are literally throwing away countless dollars every single year? And it's mostly just because they misunderstand digital cancellation policies. Welcome to this explainer, where we're going to unpack the exact step-by-step process to cancel your Hilton reservation online. Look, if you've ever felt that sinking feeling of needing to abruptly change your travel plans, you know the panic that sets in. But today, we're going to completely demystify Hilton's online platform. We'll save you time, eliminate the stress, and potentially save you hundreds of dollars in hidden fees. We all know changing travel plans is stressful enough on its own, but navigating hotel cancellation policies online shouldn't require a law degree, right? The reality is, Hilton just doesn't offer that generous, universal, same-day cancellation that a lot of us remember from years past. Today, missing a digital cutoff by just a few hours can mean losing your entire booking cost. So let's dive into exactly how to execute a cancellation correctly on their platform. And along the way, we're actually going to uncover a really fascinating lesser-known loophole for those strictly non-refundable rates. All right, so here is our roadmap for this explainer. We're covering 1. Know your rate policy. 2. Step-by-step online cancellation. 3. The non-refundable loophole. 4. Points, refunds, and penalties. And finally, 5. Troubleshooting and final tips. Let's jump right into Section 1, Know Your Rate Policy. Before you even think about logging in and clicking buttons, preparation is absolutely crucial. You have to understand exactly what type of rate you booked, because this one single factor dictates your entire cancellation timeline. On one side, we have flexible and semi-flex rates. These give you a standard window, usually between 2 to 5 days, or 48 to 120 hours, to back out and get a full refund. On the other side, we have advanced purchase rates. Now, these are significantly cheaper because they lock you in immediately. They require full prepayment at booking, and the general rule is that they are strictly non-refundable. What's really wild here is the sheer variety of property-specific rules. Always remember that individual Hilton properties set their own rules based on local demand. So a standard 48-hour window in a quiet suburb could easily turn into a strict 30-day notice period at a resort like Kingsland in Hawaii. Or if you're booking during a massive local event like Dia de los Muertos in Mexico City, the hotel might make literally all rates non-refundable. Your single source of truth is your confirmation email. It's going to state the exact cutoff date and time in that hotel's local time zone. Moving on to Section 2, Step-by-Step Online Cancellation. Okay, now that you've got your deadline figured out, let's walk through the actual process. You'll want to have your confirmation number and the email address you used for booking handy just in case. For a standard logged-in Hilton Honors member using the website, it's incredibly simple. First, log into your account. Next, navigate to the top right corner and click Find Stay, or just look for your My Trips section. Scroll down to your activity, find the reservation you need to axe, and select View/Edit Stay. The cancellation policy will be sitting right there under your dates. Finally, hit that Cancel This Reservation link. A pop-up will appear, and this is key. Make absolutely sure to click Confirm on that final pop-up to finish the transaction. But hey, what if you booked as a guest without logging in? Don't panic. You can easily pull up your booking using the unauthenticated Find Stay tool right on the homepage. Just plug in your confirmation number, the primary guest's last name, and your arrival date. Alternatively, you can just open your original confirmation email and click the Modify Your Reservation link inside. That securely bypasses the login entirely and drops you right into the cancellation dashboard. And for those of you handling this on the go, the mobile app workflow is just as slick. Tap the Stays tab at the bottom, select your upcoming stay, and tap Stay Details. But before you cancel, I highly recommend tapping Rate Details and Policies first. This is where you double-check you aren't inside that penalty window. Once you're good, close that window, tap Cancel Reservation at the bottom of the screen, confirm the prompt, and wait for your email receipt. Seriously, whether you're on the web or the app, always verify that confirmation email actually hits your inbox. It is your ultimate proof. Now for the really interesting part. Section 3, the non-refundable loophole. So what happens if you booked an advance purchase rate, your plans crash and burn, and the website says no refunds are allowed? Well, there's actually a fascinating, totally legitimate workaround hidden deep in Hilton's terms and conditions. As this Reddit user points out from their own real-world experience, a non-refundable booking doesn't always mean your money is gone forever. If you know the specific policy and exactly who to call, there is a lifeline. Here's the deal. Hilton's official policy states that if you book a new prepaid stay at any Hilton portfolio hotel in the US, Canada, Mexico, or the Caribbean, they will actually refund your original canceled stay. But, and this is a huge catch, you cannot do this online,
and the front desk at the hotel absolutely cannot do this for you. You have to facilitate this whole transaction through the dedicated advance purchase phone line, and you have to do it at least 3 days prior to your original scheduled check-in.
Now, while this loophole is a total lifesaver for your reservation cost, it isn't completely free. You should expect a service fee to be deducted from your refund. It's usually a $25 fee if your original booking was at brands like Hampton or Hilton Garden Inn. But if you booked premium brands like Waldorf Astoria or Conrad, that fee jumps to $50. Still, honestly, paying $50 is vastly better than losing a $500 prepaid reservation. I definitely suggest you take a screenshot or write these numbers down right now. The Advanced Purchase Department operates specifically on these lines: 800-236-7113 or 972-726-3361. Regular customer service agents or the folks working the front desk at your hotel literally do not have the system authorization to process this specific modification for you. Section 4, Points, Refunds, and Penalties. What if you bypassed cash entirely and booked using your hard-earned Hilton Honors points, but then you accidentally missed that critical 48-hour cancellation window? Honestly, this detail shocks a lot of travelers. If you cancel a cash booking late, you're simply charged one night at the best available rate. But if you cancel a points booking late, Hilton Corporate doesn't reimburse the property for the empty room. So the property automatically refunds your points back to your account, but then they turn around and slap the credit card on file with a massive cash fee, equivalent to the best available rate for that night plus tax. It's literally a cash penalty for a points booking. Now, if you're dealing with Hilton Grand Vacations Club timeshares, you can just toss out everything we just talked about. The rules there operate on a very strict sliding scale. Canceling with 31 days notice is mostly fine, but if you drop into that 30 to 16-day window, you're losing 50% of your points. Cancel 15 days or less before your trip, you suffer 100% forfeiture of the points you used. These also require you to use the specific HGVC dashboard to cancel, so keep that in mind. Which brings us to our final section, Section 5, Troubleshooting and Final Tips. Let's wrap up this explainer by tackling some common digital pitfalls and sharing a few pro tips to keep your online cancellations completely stress-free. First up, if you're logged into the Hilton website looking right at your reservation and it literally won't let you click cancel, there's a really high chance you booked through an online travel agency like Expedia, Booking.com, or a corporate portal. In these cases, Hilton's digital systems are totally locked out. Their hands are tied, meaning you have to deal exclusively with a third party's customer service to get it sorted out. To keep your wallet safe, here are a few pro tips. First, the literal second you book, set an alarm on your phone for 24 hours before your cancellation cutoff. It's just the easiest way to not forget. Second, if you run a small business, register for the Hilton for Business program. Those rates often come with incredible one-day cancellation flexibility. Third, if you have a genuine emergency and miss the cutoff, skip the website and just politely call the hotel's front desk. Property managers do have the ultimate authority to waive fees on a case-by-case basis. And finally, always keep your cancellation emails. You can actually pull past receipts from your Hilton account for up to 12 months if any weird disputes pop up. Before we wrap things up, I do need to share a quick disclaimer. We're explaining the current documented Hilton policies based on their public terms and conditions. But as you probably know, corporate terms, fee structures, and cancellation rules can absolutely change. You must always read the fine print at the time of your specific checkout and definitely verify any critical deadlines directly on your confirmation email because individual properties hold the ultimate authority. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Understanding exactly how to navigate these digital systems, recognizing your rate types, and utilizing tools like that advanced purchase loophole really puts the control right back in your hands. So now that you know all these hidden rules and loopholes, how will you protect your next big hotel booking? Until next time, safe travels and happy booking!